Probably that I'll never use the sync button.
Never?
Yeah.
Not for anything?
Nah, like nothing against people that use it. It's just like...
What's up, everybody? Akela here, and welcome to Passcode, powered by Symmetry Academy, the show where we deep dive into the minds of the artists shaping our scene. Every week, we sit down with DJs and producers, from newcomers to industry heavyweights, to talk inspirations, creative processes, and moments defining their careers. Then they take over our decks for a specially curated set. If you're an aspiring artist, a seasoned DJ, or just here for the music, Passcode gives you a front row seat into the culture. No gimmicks, no fluff, just real conversations. So let's get into it. Welcome to Passcode. I'm Akela, and today we're joined by the LA-based producer Skonka. Known for his tech house sound with influences from jazz and hip-hop, his tracks have been supported by names such as Golf Clap, Paco Azuna, and featured on Tool Room Radio. Stick around after the interview for Skonka's 45-minute set. Let's dive in. Skonka, what's up, dude?
What's up, man?
How are you feeling today? How's it feel to be in the studio?
Pretty good, man.
Yeah?
Always a good day. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, dude, always. Well, first off, I kind of want to ask how you got into music, DJing, production, whatever it is. What inspired you to start doing this?
Yeah, I was always around it when I was a kid. I have 4 older brothers. I'm the youngest of 5, and 2 of them were DJs back in the 90s, and I would just always watch them spin like vinyl records of house music and hip hop and stuff. So like me being the little brother looking up to them, wanted to do the same thing. That's how I got into DJing, and then I got into music producing because my brother had a friend that owned an MPC, and he would lend it to him all the time, and they would never use it. And I just, one summer I got in trouble, like with the law and stuff, and I got arrested. So I was like on house arrest by my mom, and I couldn't go nowhere. So from there, I just would play with the MPC like all summer long and just learn how to make beats, and got into DAWs like later on through the years, and yeah, eventually got into house music. But I first started with hip hop though.
What DAW are you in right now?
Right now I'm just doing like mostly tech house. Yeah, I've had my phases. Like I think I started off mostly doing techno music, and then I just like got more into producing house music. I just like house music better as like far as production wise. It's like a little more challenging, I feel, and it's also like a genre where you can just listen to it any place, anywhere, like in your car or wherever you're just lounging. Not so much techno.
Do you still write with the MPC at all?
With the MPC? No, it's actually that MPC it got busted. It had like this problem with the screen, so you can't even see what you're doing at all. And I've wanted to invest in the MPC, but yeah, it's kind of expensive.
I like that little one you can like put on your coffee table. It's
yeah.
It like has no cables.
Oh yeah. There's like a little standalone one. That one's pretty cool.
That one is neat. So are you in Ableton now?
Ableton, yeah. I've been at Ableton for like, I want to say like a year and a half.
Oh, what was before that?
Logic. I was like on Logic for like 5 years. And yeah, before that, I was just using Pro Tools and like writing MPC beats and then tracking them out onto Pro Tools, and then just making the project from there.
What's something that you like about Ableton? What got you to switch to Ableton over Logic?
Cause I used to hate like collabing with people, and everyone uses Ableton, and I'd like show up to the studio and have to like stem out my stuff, and I almost felt like a burden. So it was just like, man, you know what? I'm gonna just learn Ableton. That way I could just like hop on the project and just like, write and know what I'm doing. And honestly, the transition wasn't too hard, because I think like for Logic, it's more menu diving, and it's you kind of have to like know a lot in order to like maneuver. And with Ableton, it's like very straightforward. It's a lot easier to create with it, I feel like. So it was a little more easier to transition.
If you're starting to produce music, use what your friends are using. Yeah. That is just it. That's the answer to the DAW question.
Yeah.
Is there something you miss about Logic that Ableton doesn't have?
I still use it. So I still use Logic for recording vocals. I just feel like the quality of the vocals come out a little better, and then I just think like with Logic, it's a little more easier to like track out takes and do a bunch of takes, and then just like splice them together and stuff from there. But Yeah, I wish Ableton was a little better with that, but I think Logic for me is better for vocals.
I just get nonstop latency issues with Ableton. Like I set up my vocal template how I like it in Pro Tools and Ableton, and it's just like they're just like, hey, I'm hearing myself back.
Yeah, same. Yeah, Logic doesn't really have that problem.
Yeah, no, Logic is great for recording. So 2019 was a big year. Your tracks started landing on labels, getting played by big names like Golf Clap, Paco Azuna. What did that moment of momentum feel like for you?
It was surreal. It was really cool. I mean, especially because I was like around when I was just starting out, so it was pretty cool to see like, you know, emails saying that so and so downloaded your track and get a response from like guys like Paco Azuna, or like one guy that I really liked that downloaded my track was John Digweed, and he actually played it on Tool Room Radio, and I was like it was crazy because I used to go see John Digweed play at Neon Garden when I was like 18 and stuff, and like now he's playing out my track on Tool Room Radio. So yeah, that was a really cool feeling for sure.
So you get dropped in, and say you get dropped into a random warehouse party and have to open your set with the most unexpected track possible. What's the track you're playing to throw everyone off but still make it work?
Daru Sandstorm.
Sandstorm.
Nah, I mean, I think when I'm like pulling, because like when I pull up to afters, it's always different. Like, I think it's just whoever's playing before me, I end up just following their set. Because for me, it's all about the crowd, and I just don't want to kill the energy or the vibe of the room. Like, I'm not the type of DJ that just like, you know, kills the noise and then just like drops like this big old like drop or something. Like, I'd rather just like flow through the night, you know?
Just kind of sneak in.
Yeah.
What kind of music were you listening to before dance music?
A lot of hip hop, a lot of underground hip hop. Yeah. I used to listen to like a lot of Jay Dilla, like Kendrick Lamar when he was just starting out. Madlib, like, yeah, I was a big hip hop head before.
Does that stuff still inspire your sound?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, definitely. I think I've been finding myself more going back to like 90s hip hop, where like they sample like these old kind of like 70s songs, but then they incorporate it into like hip hop and make it sound a little darker. So I've been trying to do that more with my production, where it's kind of like I want to go for like making Wu-Tang into house, like, if that makes sense. Like that's where I want to go with my sound at the moment.
Yeah, totally. So yeah, your sound lives in the world of tech house, but your influence stretch across jazz, hip hop, and more. You just actually, yeah. You just answered that. How do these other genres still show up in the songs you make? A lot of producers start on their own and find their scene later. What role did the LA underground play in shaping your approach to music?
I think like as far as like the LA scene, it's cool to play here out of all the other places I've played. I mean, not to take away from like other cities, but I feel like LA is kind of, they always want something new here. So like you kind of can test stuff out and you can kind of be yourself. So yeah, that's one thing that it kind of helps me be a better artist, I feel like, here, because I could like be more experimental, I feel like. And especially if I'm like working on something that I feel sounds too experimental, like, you know, I could drop it at afters and see if it works with people, and if it does, then, you know, cool, I'll finish the track and like put it out. If not, then, you know, I'll scratch it. But yeah, it's LA's like, it's a pretty big influence on me.
Where are some of the other places you've played?
I've played in San Francisco, San Diego one time. I played in Denver, Miami one time during Music Week. That's about it that I could think of right now.
Do you find yourself playing differently in different cities?
Yeah, so like some cities, like they kind of want, I don't want to say like, well, yeah, kind of more mainstream. So it's like they kind of only know like a specific style. Like their idea of tech house is like kind of gateway compared to people from LA. Like people from LA will like listen to like the very most underground type of house, like, but you still have people that, you know, that only listen to like mainstream stuff. But I feel like some other cities, like you won't get away with just dropping like straight up underground stuff. Like they'll just be like, "What's this?" Like they'll get weirded out by it.
So do you ever play that more like mainstream sound and then sneak in some of those underground records?
Yeah, I always sneak
little
in.
taste?
Yeah, that's like, I feel like that's like a job as a DJ, just to sneak in those like hidden bangers, you know?
So do you have a favorite set that you've played so far?
Favorite set? Oh, I played, it was about like 2 years ago or no, yeah, I guess like last year. So I played at Nova and I was opening up for Dioro. That was really cool, like set. And that was I was kind of testing it because, you know, like Dioro is like a specific sound. So, and I played right before him. So it was like what we were talking about. Like I kind of like played like some little like mainstream stuff. And then in between I like played more like underground, and I like felt the room, like they were vibing with the underground stuff. So I just like continued with it, and I had very fun like with that set, especially because it was a room full of people, and I think that was the most people I've ever played for was at Nova.
Is there like a moment within that set or before or after that stuck out that really made that one your favorite? You listened to Dioro before and you're like, oh, this is the dude. Like,
yeah, no, Dioro's the man. Like I've known about him since he was I think he was DJ Tectonic or something like that back in the day. Like yeah, but yeah, he's the man, and he also helps out like a lot of raza, which is like a lot of like Latin producers, Latino producers. Like he always, I think it's him, but he always makes sure to put Latino artists opening for him, and like, you know, he's just helping us out. But yeah, he's a man. In that set specifically though, I was working on this one track, and like I was just working on it that week, and I dropped it. And during the breakdown, like the whole crowd just like started cheering, and that was probably like the best moment of that set for me. And I had a video of it, but it was, yeah, every time I look back on it and hear like the crowd cheer, I'm just like, wow, that was amazing.
That's awesome. If you could go back in time and ghost produce a legendary dance track so you could claim it as your own, what track are you stealing and calling your own?
Dang, that's kind of hard. I think it would be, I Think I Like It by Fake Blood. That one is like, well, when I was growing up in high school, that was like a banger for me, and like I just listened to that on repeat. I still drop that song to this day in my sets.
What about a hip hop track?
A hip hop track?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's kind of tough. I would probably say like, yeah, I can't think. Like,
you can't just pick one.
There's so many like good hip hop tracks, but
I feel that. That's like, what's your favorite
maybe
movie?
It would be like any J Dilla track.
Any J Dilla track? What's the most unexpected artist you take inspiration from? And is there someone outside of the house music world whose work secretly fuels your creativity?
I'll repeat that again.
The most unexpected artist that you take inspiration from.
Oh, the most unexpected.
Maybe like reference tracks or something.
Yeah. It would probably be like anyone like oldies, like Al Green, or like, I guess like you know, War. There's like just, I guess like a lot of that stuff that I used to listen to as a kid kind of influences me a little bit, and I do take references from it, like from drum loops to like the way they used to play guitars, and sometimes even they have like good bass lines, and you know, sometimes you could even build off their bass lines and incorporate it into house music.
So finish this sentence. If I'm not making music, I'm probably
trying to survive.
Trying to survive?
Yeah.
What are some other things you do besides music?
What are some other things? I used to work on boats. Yeah,
boats?
Yeah.
We didn't even talk about that outside yet. We talked about like 15 different things that you like to do.
Yeah, so I mean, I'd probably just be doing that. Like, I actually, from when I was 19, I went to go work in Oregon, just learning about like seamanship. And I've actually like got sea hours or sea time, and I think like the furthest trip I took like on work with that was to Africa one time, across that Atlantic.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
What did you?
I was like, yeah, that's what I was doing for like 10 years.
What were you doing? You were working on the boats?
Yeah, I was working on boats. Well, so with boats, different companies do different things. So like the first company I worked for, they were doing supply shipping. So they would take out supplies to oil rigs in the Gulf of Mexico, and I was working in Louisiana at that time, and I worked there for like a year. Then I started working back home in like San Pedro, and that company that I was working for, we just basically fuel up the ships that come in, and you just like take out like this big container on the water with the tugboat, and you tie up that container next to a ship, and you send them like a hose and pump fuel to them.
So you did that and you went all the way to Africa?
Oh, so when I went to Africa, that was like the first like paid job that I did, and that was with the Louisiana company. So that time they built this boat like out of the shipyard, and that ship was gonna go work in Africa, in Ghana specifically. And so when they were done building it, I had to transit it from Louisiana to Ghana. And yeah, that experience was pretty crazy. I went through like this little mini hurricane. It was intense.
Were you working on music at the same time? Did you have like your MPC on you? Not during this period?
No, it probably would have broke the way the like ship was getting tossed around.
So what's the pettiest hill you will die on when it comes to DJ culture? That one hot take that you will stand by no matter what?
Probably that I'll never use the sync button.
Never?
Yeah.
Not for anything?
Nah, like nothing against people that use it. It's just like, it's like one of those things, you know, like where people like driving like automatic cars or like manual transmission cars, like I'd rather...
You just gotta nudge it yourself?
Yeah, I'd rather, it just feels better, you know? It's more fun too.
So how about your dream collab, but here's the twist, someone who isn't a DJ or an artist. If you could partner with anyone from any field, who would it be?
So is that like someone that doesn't do music at all?
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
But you're in a DJ duo.
It would probably be my, oh, would it be a DJ duo or just producing?
DJ duo, production, whatever. You had one, it sounded
okay,
like.
It's probably my dad.
Your dad?
Yeah, so my dad, like, when he drinks at, like, family parties, he starts singing, and he actually has a good voice, so...
So he'd be the one on the microphone.
Well, yeah, maybe. I'd have him help me, at least.
Describe to the best of your ability, if you were to start a song, what would your process look like in 60 seconds? Walk us through the steps you take from the first element to final mastering. That's a tough one. That's a challenge.
Yeah, so it's always, for me at least, depending on the genre, but for house, it's always the kick. Like, I always have to find the right kick, then from there I find the right bass line, and then from there I just start adding the drums and usually just make a loop. And from there, if I have a good loop that has a good groove and just makes me want to dance no matter like how many hours I'm listening to it on repeat, then from there I'll just start building the arrangement. And that's when I start adding vocals and, you know, synths and whatever builds and all that stuff. But for me, the most important part of like production is the groove. Like if you have a loop that just sounds great all the time, then you're golden. Like you could build around that and make it great.
So is that what you do? You're putting together a bunch of loops. You might test some of them out at the club, and the ones that are working at the club, you take back and you finish?
I'll already have them arranged when I play at the club. Like I already have some type of arrangement, but sometimes, you know, you play at a club and your bass line doesn't hit, or like, you know, certain drums sound too like hectic where you just have too much noises going on. When that happens, I'll just go back and take stuff out or maybe switch up like a certain melody, but that's about it.
Okay. So what's next for you? Anything coming up you're excited about?
Yeah, so I'm playing for Space Yacht at Exchange this, I think May 16th. And I think that's like my second set I've ever had at Exchange. And it's like at more like a prime time slot. So I'm pretty excited for that one.
Who else is playing that one?
I think it's London Bridge. And I'm not sure, honestly, for the other people. I just know he's playing and I'm playing.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited to catch your set here tonight. Everyone, Skonka. Now we're going to head over and do the... damn, dude. Thanks to Skonka for sharing his journey with us. Be sure to check out his latest releases. And now, enjoy his 45-minute set. This is Passcode. See you next time.
Yo, if you're anything like us, you've probably been diving into Serum 2 lately.
That's why Passcode, in collaboration with Sound Design Academy, is giving away a free Serum 2 preset pack. 25 presets with macros, just as a thank you for tuning in.
We've dropped a download link in the description, so grab it and start creating.
And we want to hear what you make. Send us a track for a chance to get a shout out on the stream and even have your song played live by Akela or myself.
Can't wait to hear what you guys cook up. Now let's dive into this week's mix.
The groove, the beat in the middle, the rhythm. This is where you get the boom, 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 boom.
Short nigga, but my dick tall. What I told your bitch, dog. Only thug nigga damn at the pitchfork. Dirty fan bitches wanna suck my dick off. Papa's any for a penny, get the hit floor. Run up in the shit raw. I got a girl, I ain't never got no fucking condoms. If she caught me, then that bitch I be pissed off. Real nigga shit. Fergie be mobbing all day. Probably with Marty or Jay. Then my niggas from back in the day. Tarzan ain't showing his face. He probably the one with the gay. Right then he letting it spray. 2 shots to up on my Glock, man. Shot my range, let it go in your brain. Front then he coming your way. But you see me dump, then he coming your way. Jump from about my town. My youth don't run with me. Cool for the bells. They all wanna come with me. You gotta go for the sound. Cause she wanna come with me. Shabba, shabba, ranks. Shabba, ranks. 8 gold rings like I'm shut, shabba, ranks. 4 gold chains like I'm shut, shabba, ranks. 1 gold tooth like I'm shut, shabba, ranks. Shut, shabba, ranks. Shut, shabba, ranks. 8 gold rings like I'm shut, shabba, ranks. 2 bad bitches like I'm shut, shabba, ranks. 1 gold tooth like I'm shut, shabba, ranks. Skinny nigga, but my dick long. Sneak puss me, my dick soft. Probably bumping R. Kelly, sipping Cristal. So you know the whole world getting pissed on. I don't really give a fuck if you pissed off. I just bought a mega lemon from the thrift store. Traded for my gold chain and my pistol. Shoot a rocket, make a motherfucker lift out. Flaco be mobbing all day. But niggas are jobbing they day. They jobbing them jobbers to handle my problems. Cause niggas be plotting these days. But that Rory kinda fast though. She told me pump my place. You stuck with a fat hoe. She from the stuff her face. To all of my Dominican girls, them. All of my Caribbean girls, them. All my West Indian girls, them. I done fucked a million girls, them. With a little finger like a lane, scoop, Bella ring. Hit her with my thing like a lane. Maybe run a train, tell her that my niggas wanna bang. And a little brain, cause she wanna hang with the gang with a nigga name. Shabba ranks, shabba ranks. 8 gold rings like I'm shut, shabba ranks. 4 gold chains like I'm shut, shabba ranks. 1 gold tooth like I'm shut, shabba ranks. Shut, shabba ranks.
down low, all the way to the floor. How low can you go? Get down low, get down low, all the way to the floor. How low can you go?
Gangsta shit. G-Walker. Gangsta shit. G-Walker. Gangsta shit. G-Walker. Gangsta shit. G-Walker. Gangsta shit.
That's right. See, it only takes a minute. If you want to put your feet back on the ground, do it just like I do. Get down. Put your feet back on the ground. Put your feet back on the ground. Get down. Put your feet back on the ground. Get down. Put your feet back on the ground. Get down. Put your feet back on the ground. Get down. Put your feet back on the ground. Get down. Put your feet back on the ground. Get down. Get down. Get down. Get down.
I was dancing at a discotheque, and people were coming up to me and saying, "What is this shit?" I said, "It's house music, baby." Well, they said, "It'll never last." Well, I'm here to tell you, it's now the 21st century, and house music is still kicking. In 1987, I was dancing at a discotheque, and people were coming up to me and saying, "What is this shit?" I said, "It's house music, baby." Well, they said, "It'll never last."